What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about 4 different altcoins today. We'll be starting off with IBIT for LP, RUQS, RUNE for MHAT, CKB for Risk Taker, and finishing it all up with SEI for Lewis Kelly. So without any further ado, man, let's get into this. Yeah. Looking at this on the weekly, it's on Dex Screener because it doesn't even have a market cap, man. Like, this thing is so new. It comes with this little disclaimer here. You know, according to GoPlus, the contract creator can make changes to the token contract, such as disabling sales, changing fees, minting, transferring tokens. So exercise caution. So I don't know if I would mess around with this, but hey, man, if you want to put a little bit of money into it, go ahead. 24-hour trading volume is 152,000. Definitely moving up. 892% that week there in August. 163 in December, and it just hasn't stopped. It's been moving up, man. Let's get a relative strength index on here. Let's see. Where are we at? There you are. And then I'll set it to the 10. Yeah, that's fine. Very overbought. In your 90s, I would stay away from it. I wouldn't be buying it here, let alone, you know, for these reasons, but for the reasons in the chart as well. It's very bullish. It absolutely could continue to grow, but whenever it pulls back, it'll probably see an immense pullback. Let's look at, just real quick for the example here, from this top to bottom, it looks so small, but really in about 2 weeks' time, you dropped 73%. I wouldn't buy here, man. I wouldn't. Even if it goes up more, you don't know what you're standing in the way of. It could pull all the way back to these areas of support / resistance. What used to be resistance becomes support. You could see a phenomenal sell-off in a very short amount of time. So I don't know if it's a good time to get in. As far as selling goes, you know, not financial advice, but I don't know if it's a good time to sell either. You know, hard to say. Let's see, actually. Yeah, man, this thing is strong. Definitely strong. Unbeatable for the time being. A little bit of bearish divergence, but you're overcoming that, aren't you? Moving up, volume's dying off. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of that. You know, probably turns around at some point. You probably make another stride higher, if I really had to guess. I bet you do make one more stride higher. You could go, you're at 0045 right now. You might go to 0056, maybe even all the way up to 0069, somewhere in this area. But after that, you probably pull back lower than where you are now. So if you're looking to buy this thing, I wouldn't buy it here. I'd be patient. Let it go up without you. Don't chase it. Don't feel that FOMO. And, you know, I don't really have anything else I want to say to this because it's such a new chart. Anything can happen. Watch it, you know, with this kind of disclaimer going on. Watch one day, the next time we talk about this, it's just like straight down. You know, you have no idea. Or straight up. You really don't know. So with this, it's not the easiest to do TA on. But, again, looking at the 4-hour RSI, looking at the daily RSI, I would assume you're going to move up higher. One last push-up, decreasing in volume. It's probably getting near the end of its move, but a little bit more up, probably a little bit above 0.56 cents, right? So 0.0056 and then 0.0069, somewhere in there. So that is IBIT, Infinity Bit token. Moving on from there, we're going to be talking about RUNE for Mr. MHAT. Mr. Hat. I just want to call you Mr. Hat, man. Like that is the perfect nickname, right? You're M Hat, Mr. Hat, Mr. Hat. It's perfect, bro. It's literally perfect. You got to change your profile picture to that. M Hat. Tell me if you know who I'm talking about whenever I say Mr. Hat, man. If you don't know, you got a lot of catching up to do on some South Park episodes, man. Let's see. Binance. Maybe, yeah, we'll use it on Binance, sure. Top to bottom here, all the way up at your 618. Sure, you found a little bit of resistance there. That's very common. You probably pull back. You probably pull all the way back to your 382, down around $2.80. Here you are at $5 right now, so you probably pull back just a little bit less than 50% from where you are now. You even came up, had this completed this Darth Maul looking candle on the monthly here, tipped your 618. I bet you do go lower. Let's look at the weekly though, and on the monthly, by the way, you rejected your overbought zone. So not a good culmination of events taking place here. Yeah, double top on the RSI, oversold or overbought zone, really close to the 90 area. Come on now. Green line is posture to the downside. I wonder. I want to. Yeah, there's definitely enough data. Let's see. You're above your 50 though, which would imply that any move below this green line will be short-lived, probably. But I do think, oh man, I think you go lower. You could go up in the immediate term, but you're getting ready for a move that's probably going to take you down to about $2.80, maybe even a little bit lower than that. I doubt that you would come all the way down to $2, but it's possible. Sure, you do have support down there. There's a lot of significance, I'd say, in this area, $2.80. You might not even actually hit that 382. It's very rare that you don't. You oftentimes actually go a little bit through it, but somewhere in this 280 area is what I'm expecting, give or take like 10 cents either way. Let's see if anything lines up with that here. Bottom to top, 236 support. That's where you're bouncing right now. 382 right here, right above that. So yeah, I bet probably around 280 is where you're going. That's my genuine opinion. Let's see about the immediate term though, like today, tomorrow, what's going on. Yeah. Looks bad, man. Looks pretty bad. Looks like you want to come down. Yeah. You're just getting started. Yeah. You might move up a little bit today, but don't get too excited, man. 4 hour does look like it wants to push a little bit higher, but a little bit higher being the keywords. You're at $5.08. Maybe you move up to $5.34, 35 cents, and then lower, which is great because this, overall, it looks kind of like a nice structure here, right? You've got this nice, like, kind of rounded out bottom, very positive move up. Let's look at this thing with USDT here. Yeah, decent volume, bro. Really nice. So whatever pullback you do have, which again I think it's going to go around $2.80, give or take, let's say 15 cents in either direction. Probably closer to that 280 area though. It's just going to be a higher low, good opportunity to buy. This thing looks like it wants to go higher, man. This actually doesn't look bad, gotta say. Top to bottom, support there. Your next, like, if you find support there, you're probably going to break through this area that you found resistance before. Your next stop really isn't going to be until about $52 or higher. And I mean, that's a 10x from here, let alone from 280. That's like, almost a 20x there. So definitely an interesting prospect here. Looks good, but for the more immediate term, again, I think it does want to go lower. With the exception, I say immediate term, short term. Immediate term today, maybe you go up a little bit, but then you probably go lower. So that's RUNE. Let's move on from there. CKB, EUSD. I'm assuming this is the one you're looking for, Mr. Risk Taker. Let's look at this thing real quick. Been around since 2019. Hey, it's not old, but it's not brand new, right? It's definitely older than a lot of cryptos these days. I might just have to use that KuCoin. Nope, we're going to use the crypto chart. So not that much volume. Maybe we'll look at volume in a second, but okay. Yeah, we're going to use this one real quick. So kind of got a hat looking thing, right? Got it's like a 10-gallon hat, right? Top hat even. Abraham Lincoln wore this hat, man. He wore the same hat. Although I don't think they have as wide of rims top hats. I mean, yeah. Anyways, that kind of looks like a pilgrim hat, actually, right? You draw the little thing right there. Anyways, the little badge, buckle, whatever it would be. Bottom to top here, deep retracement. Found support on your 886, moving up, finding support on your 618 area. That's nice to see on the monthly. Okay, looking at the weekly, potential bounce off the 50 here. Nice. You are flirting with the 618 a lot. You are grinding it. You're not getting the positive reaction I would look for. So you might come back down to the 786 area, which is all the way down at about 002681. That wouldn't be too surprising, too crazy. From this low to this high here, yeah, something a little bit lower. I think you do. You're kind of bouncing. It's hard. It's not too easy to determine, honestly, because this RSI does look nice. The thing that's holding me back from saying that I think it's going to go up is just my overall bias to the downside for like most crypto right now. But to be fair, this doesn't look bad. I want to say it's going to go up. That's a nice bounce off your 123 too, man. Nice bounce right off your oversold zone. You had one over here too. You had one over here. You like to do it. You really do. Maybe it does move up, man. Maybe we got a winner here for like the more like momentary time frames. You're above your 382 with yesterday's move. The next target would be 00368, 00378. So ignore that lower call. I'm saying it moves up higher. If you find resistance here, you likely will pull back to the areas that you're at now, and then hopefully you have a positive reaction and move up. If not, this could be resistance here, right? And then you go down and form a low that's lower than this, and then the price action I was calling for at first, which I think was around like 0026 or 0028, somewhere around there, whatever would be lower than this low, that would very much come back into play. Bottom to top, yeah, 0028-ish, just below that. Wouldn't be too crazy. Above that low, but below that low. But first, probably moving up, probably. And I very much would expect that you find resistance at that 61869 area, 00368 to 00377. I would be surprised if you just broke straight through and went up here, but you know, again, the things to look for are, just because you find resistance here doesn't mean it's all over. You'd want to find resistance there, find support, and then move up, or just straight up move through it. But if you can't find support on here after finding resistance here, you're probably going to see a lower low than this. That's my genuine interpretation. And finding support here doesn't mean you have to bounce right off it like I have it drawn. You can wick below it, come back up and close the day there, and then move up. That's okay. But pay attention to daily closes. That's really all I have to say. So as long as you're closing above 0034, upside. Upside is what I'm thinking. You close below that line, probably going below this low, but again, I think you're staying above this low. And that's all I got for CKB. So I hope that helps. SEI, USD. None of this is financial advice, you guys. It's just my opinions. If you like my opinions, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content, of course. Very much appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. We're going to use Coinbase. I don't know if I've heard of this thing before. What is it? SEI. Number 51. Whoa, it's in the top 100. How come I've never heard of this? Very undiluted. Wow. Huh. Why does it do that? There we go. Why? There we go. What are the tokenomics? Tokenomics unavailable. That's okay. I'd like to know them, but that's okay. I'm not going to go into too much depth looking into that. I'm not the best at that. You're showing strength, man. Like when you consolidate like this, let me just show you real quick. Okay, we'll come back to this, but like talking about Bitcoin here, looking at it on the weekly, right? If we were to take this low here and put it like up here, you see how like you're consolidating and you're not moving down to your 236, but you're consolidating and holding it up here, and then you moved higher, which personally I wasn't expecting that we'd move higher. I thought that this ETF news would come out sooner and that we'd get denied, so I was thinking that we'd see a move down, but we got approved. You know, there was anticipation of that, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is you kind of have the same thing going on with this here, where you're not hitting your 236, you're not even getting down there, so that could implicate that this move up isn't done yet. You do have lower lows in your RSI on the weekly or on the daily, but higher lows on the price. You are being held down by the 069. Close above 60 or 76.13 cents, and then we can talk about moving up higher. If not, if you do reject this area, if you close below about 65 cents, you probably will see prices down all the way down at 38 cents, man. That's a big drop to have, but it can happen. You are losing volume as you're moving up. That's not encouraging. So definitely you want to see this thing making some moves now. Or, it doesn't have to be today, but soon. Definitely soon. Yeah. Up in the 90s, very strong, very, very strong for sure, but I wouldn't recommend buying this. It's not financial advice, but I wouldn't recommend buying this. I would wait, even though I do think it goes up higher. If you are trying to buy it, it better be in and out, man. But the thing is with the potential drop that's coming, I just wouldn't mess with this right now. I don't know if I would want to sell it here. I might sell it here. If I was holding it from like down here or down here, I might sell it, but it definitely could go up higher. The 4 hour looks productive, man. Kind of neutral. Come on now. Kind of neutral, but productive. You're having a hard time staying above this 60. I would say, exactly what I was just saying a second ago. Keep going. Stop messing around here. Get going. Move up higher, and then we can talk about these prices up here. Let's see, top to bottom, something at about $1 to $1.15. It wouldn't be crazy at all to find resistance here at this like dollar range, the 1272 to 1414 right here, because that's right in your dollar range. That's like psychological resistance, your last little hoorah up, and then you move down. That wouldn't be crazy at all in my opinion. Yeah, but we'll see, because you do have, again, on this daily RSI, you kind of have a rejection on this overbought zone here. That's not too encouraging, but you've seen these rejections off the overbought zone before and didn't care. You just kept moving up, so who knows? I'm kind of in favor of this thing moving up, if I really had to guess, probably around $1. But if not, don't be shocked, man. You can see a move all the way back below 40 cents in a very short amount of time. Yeah, 37, 38 cents, probably a little bit below that. It wouldn't be crazy at all for you to find support like right around here, right around 33 cents, where you had support before, where you had resistance before, somewhere around there. But it also wouldn't be too crazy if you found, support somewhere even above it, like right in this area. Between about 38 to 33 cents is where I think you're going. Inevitably, but for the time being, I do think you go higher. I don't think this is done moving up just yet, but if you keep moving sideways like this for like another week or so, you probably are going to go down. If you reject from here and you close below this daily low close right here at, what is that? At 65 cents, you're probably going down. So look for that. Get above 76 cents. Get a day to close above 76 cents, and it's on to the upside. Get a day to close below 65 cents, and it's on to the downside. And where's the downside target? 33 to 37 cents, 38 cents. Where's the upside target? Around $1. Probably a little bit above $1, if not right at $1. So that's all I got for this. That's all I got for the show, man. So if you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you very much. Take care. Have a great day. A good night. If I had to give a winner to any of these, I don't know, man. Hitting some deep extensions, aren't you, man? That's crazy. It's very rare that I get to use the threes, man. I have them there, but I'm always like, hoo-hoo, I get to use them. Finding support on your 2618, that's nice. I like this one, man. It looks the most like unbeatable, but really, I don't know. If I had to give a winner, it would not be IBIT, even though it looks the strongest. I think it's going to stand to lose the most. CKB kind of looks nice, kind of got a question mark. It might be this one. It might be this one. So congratulations, Lewis Kelly. You won this altcoin showdown of 4 altcoins. RUNE though, RUNE might be the winner in the long term, man. That thing looks like for the cycle, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty promising. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. So take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.